It's a free day today.
But yesterday was a free day. And so was the day before.
Oh! I died again! This game is addictive. I gotta go.
Come here, guys. I have an unbelievable story to tell. So I was swimming in the Indian Ocean off my billionaire cousin's yacht. He was one of the founders of Google, you know. We go to his house every other weekend. Sometimes my NASCAR racing lessons conflict. You never believe what happened next, but it's 100% true.
Here they are, 7th grade. This story takes place in a school, obviously, as if you couldn't tell. This is a story about a boy. Not just a boy, but a liar. A no good, bold-faced, pathological liar. A liar to the point where no one believes a single word that comes out of his mouth. Right up to the moment he needs them to believe him the most. Just sit back and enjoy.
And then what happened?
And then I wrestled a shark and ate it for breakfast instead of dinner because I'm edgy. It's 100% true. I'll put that on my mama.
I'm not the smartest person, but even I'm starting not to believe these stories.
Started to. I stopped believing him in 5th grade. I stopped in kindergarten.
Brain break's over, everyone. Back to work now.
Hi. Oh, just finishing my notes.
It's the principal.
Announcement. This is Lola. She's a new student. She is transferring from Salem Middle School. That is in Massachusetts. End of announcement.
Just go ahead and sit anywhere, sit wherever.
What's your name?
Craig, what about you?
Well, hello, Craig. I'm Lola. That was funny.
Looks like it's just about time. Remember, show and tell tomorrow.
We're not in kindergarten.
Remember, Frederick, no more lying. We know you didn't find that rock on the surface of the moon.
I did get it from the moon, right next to the footprints of Neil Armstrong and Buzz Lightyear.
Sure. All right, that's the bell. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Come on, let's go.
Whoa!
Hi, who are you?
Frederick. Why is it concerning you, new girl?
Just wondering. Bye, Fred and Craig.
Isn't she amazing?
Who gives her the audacity to call me Fred? Only my friends and Michael Jackson call me Fred.
First of all, you only have me as a friend, and Michael Jackson is dead.
That's what the Illuminati wants you to think.
Second of all, I can see why you don't have no other friends. Why you gotta be so rude?
I'm not rude, I'm assertive.
Anyways, catch you on the flip side. That's a cool snow globe. Snow globes?
Suspicious.
Okay, class, so what does the word amigo mean?
It's a tiny rolled up food, like a tiny burrito with beef.
No, it means friend.
Good job, amigo.
And you're thinking of a taquito.
No. The King of Spain told me it was a tiny burrito.
The King of Spain, huh? When does this happen?
Actually, it was during the Spanish War when my family had to escape Spain. That's when I met the king. And he also told me that a cow in Spanish is moo.
I don't know if you're wrong.
Can you please move my seat?
Yeah, okay, see. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Thank you.
Sir, can I use the bathroom?
No, that is the 17th time this week and the 3rd time today. No, you don't have a medical problem, so no. That's Spanish for no.
Sir, I have Malingers disease. If I do not go to the bathroom, my bladder will explode and I will die. Please, I'm begging you.
Malinger's disease, huh? That does sound like it's real. Fine, you can go, but if you ask me again, I'm going to call your parents. Believe you me.
That Spanish teacher is muy dumbo.
You are currently in the hallway. Neither you nor the potato have a hall pass. That is a violation of the Student Code of Conduct. You and the potato will both receive detentions.
What was that noise? Students aren't allowed in the library! Except for you, Lola. Usually I don't allow kids in the library, but you're such a sweet, kind young lady.
That's very kind of you to say.
It's so strange. Usually children are monsters, but there's something different about you. It's almost as if a spell has been cast on you.
That's so strange.
I feel mesmerized, enchanted, ensorcelled, bewitched.
Why don't you go in the back room into dismissal bell?
I'll go into the back room until the dismissal bell. Bye, Lola.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Why is she here? The library hasn't been used for years. She's not supposed to be on her phone. That's probably why she's in here.
Hello, Mother? Yes, I'm alone. No one uses the library. Human kids are always involved on their phones. They don't enjoy good things like books. I try to make friends. One boy's just weird, and the other one's just rude. I might use the rude one. What? I have to use 25 students? That's like my whole class. Okay, Mom. I guess I can do it.
She needs students. For what? What'll Frederick do? Will Frederick be able to figure out what is going on in time? Or will it be too late? Let's see.
Okay, Mom. I'll bring the cauldron and the spoon in tomorrow. The plastic one? No, Mom, that's embarrassing. Fine. No one will suspect a thing anyway. We're doing show and tell tomorrow. I don't know why. We're in the 7th grade. Yes, Mom. I'll try not to repeat the incident that got us chased out of Salem. I know, but it's hard to move a whole house on a tiny broom.
Human kids. Cauldron. Spoon. Spell. Broom. She's a witch. I have to warn everyone.
Did someone say something? Mom, I have to go. I think I hear a human shout.
This is the one I've been looking for.
You don't read, Frederick.
Hey, look at the time. I gotta get out of here. The new girl is a witch.
No, Frederick, she's not.
I'm serious this time. I saw her in the library talking about witch stuff.
Where's the proof?
Proof? Aren't my words enough proof? What's so funny?
You expect me to believe you after all the lying you did? You must think I'm dumb.
Well, you must be if you don't believe me.
Now you want to be rude again? Don't talk to me anymore.
Fine, I'll find a way to destroy her myself. Burn her? No, that would set off the fire alarm, and I don't want to get us suspended again. Drown her? Oh no, the pond is all the way across the street. What's this? No prep work? No messy cleanup? All I have to do is recite some words. That's perfect. I'll use that. No one can lie on the internet. That is illegal. Look at the time. I gotta get the show and tell.
Intimation.
His name is Bob, and he's the only person who accepts me and for who I am.
And I love him.
Wow, it was beautiful.
I never knew. I just never knew. That was incredible.
That was very inspirational. Thank you for sharing such a personal and intimate story with us.
Everyone, the new girl is not what she seems. Has anybody befriended her? She is dangerous. Yesterday, I heard her in the library planning to use you all in a ritual. Look, I don't know what it is, but it's freaky.
Fake news. Nobody used the library. Stop lying.
I'm not lying this time. That girl is a witch.
Sorry I'm late. I had a lot to prepare for show and tell.
Be gone, witch!
That's enough, Frederick.
Please, you gotta do something.
Like what, Frederick? Run her at the stake?
I already thought of that. I tried to warn you people. You guys are gonna be sorry.
Frederick, enough of this nonsense. Everyone is sick and tired of all your lying.
Yeah, like that time you told everyone if I touched him, they would turn into a zombie.
You told everyone I was a cannibal. I'm a vegan.
You said he was a potato and Bob was his half brother.
Wait, what?
All right, everybody, that's enough. I think he's had enough. Frederick, it's your turn. Why don't you go? Just get it out of the way.
Gladly. You won't be calling me a lie after this. This may look like an ordinary paper, but I can use it to kill witches. Last brew has sun Venus. Last brew has sun Venus. Sorry, stupid dough. Last brew has school Elvin. Godnar. Los human o Pierden. Pierden! Last human o Pierden! Why is this not working?
That's Witchy How, not Wiki How. And you're supposed to say it in Latin, not Spanish. Rookie mistake, witch hunter.
I knew this job would have some benefits. Okay, Lola, it's your turn to go. You got your spoon and your bowl?
I sure do. I'll be delighted to show you what I brought.
Oh no.
Today for show and tell, I'll be showing my mom's famous recipe for soup. Yeah, soup. First you add the body of a rat. The next part's gross. I'm gonna put gloves on.
More gross than a dead rat?
The tongue of the lion. In other words, a lying tongue. Get it? That was gross.
What kind of Five Below recipe is this?
The nose of Pinocchio.
Please, no! You can't do this! I'm not a real boy! No! 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 Ow! 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 Ow!
Nose of Pinocchio. humans.
I bet that sounds good to you.
I'm a vegan for Pete's sake.
But we'll get to that. Double, toil and trouble. If you're not a liar creator, sleep until I wake you later. It worked. Mother will be proud. Now I just need to get their saliva and put it in my training cauldron. I'm gonna have my own little army of familiars. They can protect me. But first...
No!
What am I gonna do with you?
Don't touch me!
Oh, I know. I have just the spell for little liars like you.
I never lied in my life.
Liar, liar, handsome fire, depart to the spirit of the pseudo snow and limit space for you to grow.
Alas, our story ends. Our little liar couldn't quite convince his class. Lying is a bad habit, easy to do and hard to stop. Maybe next time you're about to lie, you should catch yourself before you fall down that rabbit hole. Let this story be a lesson to all you fibbers out there.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. And the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow and snow.
Please help me! Lola, is that you? Get me out of here! Wait, Fred?
Fred, is that really you? Where have you been this past week? We were all kind of worried about you.
You have to help me. Lola is really a witch. She casted a spell to get me in this thing. You gotta set me free!
Of course, I'll smash this globe and get you out of here. And oh, Fred, I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
Okay, friends forever. Now smash it!
May I help you?
You're cute and all, but this is my friend and I got a friend.
Familiars, I summon thee. Or don't. Maybe we could be friends. Maybe you can even take me to the 8th grade dance.
Come on, Craig. I'll never allow you again. Now, please, don't do this.
Sorry, buddy.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really grab me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.